Today we are Rob and Ali sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel. What day are we today, Rob?
Day 2. This is our first sea day. In fact, they're all sea days, but this is this is our first full day on our 3-night comedy cruise from Brisbane. We've been on a comedy cruise before, and we've come on again.
Laugh a minute, and I haven't got it. What do you call a bloke who's really loud? Mike.
If the day's going to go on like this, we're in trouble. Anyway, we've had a bit of a lie-in this morning, and we are going to eat at the Pantry this morning instead of the waterfront, because we're not going to be making it in time. And then we'll get to the cruise director's morning trivia, and we'll work it out from there. Yeah,
it wasn't a deliberate lie-in. We just slept so heavily.
I don't know whether it's something to do with the cabin, but we're going to do a cabin review roundup.
So maybe because there's no natural light in there, we kind of
maybe we just needed a light.
Cave, but yeah, it was fabulous.
We better go, otherwise we won't even make the Pantry. So let's full day ahead of us.
Yeah, woohoo!
So I have got a good feast today. I've got some sausages, got some eggs, some bacon, mushrooms, baked beans, and some toast. So this will fill me up till lunchtime. It'll keep me going till lunchtime.
Now look where Rob managed to get us a table. We have a little set routine in the morning now, so I go and get the coffees from, I went today to the New Zealand ice cream place, and then Rob tries to find a table, and this is where he has got us.
I think we've stopped actually, we seem to be stopped.
I'm going to swing it back round to you. I don't know why I said
never know.
Then.
We might even see some whales. We've seen whales before on the 3-day cruises.
After the size of Rob's breakfast, I don't think I have to look out the window to see the whales, Rob. Is that very true? We are on a comedy cruise. I'm allowed to be naughty.
Nobody's ever going to get fat on 2 fried eggs and a plate of beans, are they?
Now look, is anybody like me where you just hate the baked bean sauce going on the rest of your breakfast? So I ask for it to go in a separate bowl. Is that just me from being when I was a child and didn't like it all over the place? I've never grown out of it.
Let's eat up while it's still warm.
Yeah. And the coffee today. Oh gosh, that's strong. It's delicious coffee here, I have to say. Thumbs up for the coffee.
Okay, breakfast over. Let's head down to the Black Circus and see what's going on for the cruise director's morning trivia. That's always good fun. Al's off to put our answer into this question. She's also put a joke on. We'll see if it gets read out. Did you put a joke on that?
Of course, this is a comedy cruise, so I put a joke in. However, I had to look up joke of the day on the Google. So let's see if they say it out loud. I haven't told Rob what it is, so we'll see whether he laughs or not.
Right, so I asked you, what was the first toy to be advertised on TV? It's not Lego, it's not hula hoops.
What about Matchbox car?
Nope, not that either. The correct answer was, and a lot of you got it right, it's Mr. Potato Head! In the lucky bucket you go.
So your joke wasn't read out.
Joke wasn't read out, and I got the answer.
We might get it later.
They put the jokes to one side, because there's so many of them.
Now,
people have caught on and they're now putting jokes in rather than the proper answer.
Game, yeah?
Because you go in the lucky bucket if you put a joke in.
I will not ask any.
The question was, where was the first carrot found? Now, I said in the ground, but I doesn't agree that will be the answer, but I think it is.
What do you call a guy who is really loud? Mike.
Is that yours?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't even get one.
Well, it's not a snowman.
That was mine.
It's not in the UK. But quite a few of you did get the right answer. In the ground, obviously, with all the other carrots. In the bucket you will go.
Mic drop. Can't believe it. In the ground was the right answer.
This is the right answer.
So you go in the lucky bucket.
We're in the lucky bucket.
Right, that is the end of Cruise Director's Morning Trivia. Did you have fun?
No prizes.
We had loads of fun, and actually the prizes are getting a little bit better. I mean, they're all things on the ship, but they are like meals and the upgraded things and
around the ship, guys. There's loads going on.
Blank ticket.
Yeah, blank to blank ticket.
$60
Yeah. So the prizes are definitely getting better than the old flashing pen and what other little things they used to give. Anyway, yeah, that was really good fun. Let's see what is next.
We were on our way to the Oasis and we stopped by to look at the photographs and we bumped into some people and we just ended up chatting and it's now lunchtime. So don't know where that went to.
It's lovely though, isn't it? It's lovely when people stop us and we have a chat
It
and
is good.
catch up over things.
So-
Brilliant.
So I think we'll go and grab a coffee and then we'll look at going to get some lunch. Where did you fancy eating the waterfront today or go to the pantry? What do you think?
I actually quite fancy eating in the restaurant. I think after going to the pantry for breakfast, I quite fancy sitting down and having. I know you can sit down in the
I think
pantry.
they're open
but-
to about 1:30, so we've got time.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
We'll go and have lunch in the waterfront. So we'll grab a coffee, have lunch in the waterfront, and then we'll see what's on for this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think there's got to be something Gatsby related because it's Gatsby night tonight. So headband making or something. We'll have a look. Maybe get into do a little bit of that. So anyway, off we go now. We were on our way to get. Well, we did go and get a coffee, but we got waylaid once again between the coffee shop and the restaurant. So we've got a buzzer now. We just went to go to the restaurant, but we bumped into. While we're getting a coffee, we bumped into the guys from A Time to Travel, who also do cruising videos.
Yeah.
So,
awesome couple.
So we had a great chat with them. So definitely, if you get a chance, check out their videos. A Time to Travel. He's got. I'm not sure what they've got on their website, but it's absolutely brilliant 360 footage.
Absolutely amazing
Check out
what
their
those
channel.
guys can do. Yeah.
So we've got our buzzer. We're waiting for our turn to go into the waterfront restaurant and get some lunch.
So this is quite nice. This is so when you go up to the restaurant and you ask for a table, you can book on your app, but if you're like us and we've kind of missed booking and just turn up, if they don't have a table for you ready, they give you one of these little buzzers, and so you can go and sit in the lounge, listen to some nice music in the atrium, and just wait at your leisure until you get buzzed through, which is nice rather than standing around.
And that's where we are right now. I'll just give you a quick whiz around because we are at Charlie's Bar. So it's by the Avalon Cafe, Charlie's Bar, and a waterfront restaurant just down here.
I'm hungry now. I'm looking forward to this.
We might just check out the menu and see what, get an idea about what we're going to have before we go in there.
That's a good idea.
Right, we'll have a look.
Yep.
We're in the waterfront restaurant and we've ordered our meal, but I think something's got a bit mixed up or gone wrong. Because everything that we ordered, it's all come at the same time and it's all on the table here. We've got a table full of food. I ordered the chicken wings, the buffalo wings as an entree, and then some fish and chips. And Al ordered bruschetta as an entree and then some calamari. So let me just show you how we've ended up. So I don't know whether you can see here, but we've got an absolute table full of food. All looks excellent, and it's piping hot.
Looks huge, doesn't it? And then this is the calamari. Which 1, 2, 3, 5 little rings of calamari.
Now that's actually calamari. It's not breaded or crumbed or anything.
No, it's just as it is.
Just the calamari
fried.
rings.
And then these skinny chips.
Yeah.
So this looks quite nice.
The buffalo wings, I've had those before. They're usually quite hot, and the fish and chips. There looks to be a fair portion of fish there. Anyway, as it's all come at once, we better tuck in and try and get rid of some of this food while it's still warm. We did manage to get through all that food, well, most of it anyway. I don't know how, and I don't know how we're going to go for dinner because we're going to Trattoria tonight. And we've even got dessert. Probably, if you didn't order it at the beginning, I probably wouldn't have ordered it. Anyway, I like this one. I've had this one before as well. It's creme brulee cheesecake. Quick look at the. There we go. Creme brulee cheesecake. Al had the berry crumble. It did come with some ice cream, and of course she doesn't eat dairy, so
It looks very
she's taken that off.
here, but it is actually
It does because she
delicious.
scraped all the ice cream off. It's, you've had that berry crumble before, anyway.
Very nice, very sweet though. It's nice as a dessert. I'll probably only have half of this, to be honest. But
Even half's a fair portion.
it's huge, doesn't it?
After lunch, we have had a very lazy afternoon out on the Oasis deck, just chilling out, listening to some music. We're on a comedy cruise and there's lots of comedy going around, but it doesn't mean to say that you've just got to be immersed in comedy all the time. You just do your own thing, and we're sat out in the back, we've just been listening to some music. The sun has been shining.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
You know, just to sit out in the sun, listen to this little bit of music in the background. People have been swimming, we're looking out
It
to
was
sea.
absolutely packed out here when we came. It's quieting down a little bit now, but there's been some whales off the bat. We just had a quick look. They weren't close enough to get on the camera, unfortunately. We've got, I'm looking at the back of the ship here, and we've got Carnival Luminosa that's coming towards us. So if you are on Carnival Luminosa on the 22nd of October, heading back to Brisbane, and you can see a ship at the front,
yes.
that's us. Hi, Lumi. Hi, guys. Hope you've had a great cruise.
Talk about Rob saw a ship in the distance because we're sort of sitting here looking out, and you can see the horizon.
I'll spin around. You're not going to be able to see the ships, but this is the view we've got out of the back of the ship. Now, I don't know, it's somewhere around about here. There you are, Luminosa, and there's a couple of tankers that were a little bit far away to be able to tell what they were.
But we had no idea. Neither of us had any idea at all about any other cruise ships in the area. And Robert went, I think that's the Luminosa. I mean, you could just see a blip on the horizon. So what did you get up?
Cruise mapper.
Cruise mapper. So it's a little bit like the aeroplane one that you can actually watch in real time where the cruise ships are. I mean, you'd have to be a bit nerdy, wouldn't you? Did I say that out loud? I don't think I did.
Inside head thought. But anyway.
So he gets it up and he goes, look at that, it's the Luminosa. Anyway, it turns out that the one he'd spotted wasn't the Luminosa. And I'm going to say, bugger me. There it was. He went, it's there. And so the one he spotted wasn't the Luminosa, but then there was the Luminosa heading for us this way.
Yeah, look, we might.
I can't believe it.
It's a little way off yet, and it will get closer, but it will be dark. But if we can get some photographs later on, we'll grab a few photographs and maybe put them in. Yeah.
Looks like it's windy, but I think it's just because my hair's fluffy. But it's not actually that windy.
No,
it's gentle breeze.
It is Gatsby night, so before too long, we're going to have to go and get ready for Gatsby night. And we booked into, I think I said, we booked into P&O Trattoria tonight, so we'll try that. We missed out last time because I wasn't feeling too good, and we booked it for the last night last time, so we booked it for the second night this time. Just give us a little bit of a buffer in case something goes wrong with it.
I mean, it's Italian, so we've had pizza and pasta and stuff. I don't normally really fancy a pizza, but you know, I'm really fancying a pizza.
I tell you what, lunchtime there were some fantastic smells coming out of the Trattoria. So I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so
it's really garlicky and delish.
All right, well there's our afternoon. We've not got too much more to show you. Just the fact that we're sat out here doing nothing, and captain's announcement.
Just perfect.
So, we'll catch you later.
A very good evening Pacific encounter.
So I'm just going to head downstairs to the Avalon to get a cup of coffee for afternoon tea, and we've just come through the pantry and they've got afternoon tea on, and I've just spotted here they did
I've got a feeling this is more the timing is probably dinner rather than afternoon tea, but anyway, there we go.
Well, they did promise that they would put a dairy-free or a vegan option on every day, and here we've got rice pudding that's vegan and sugar-free, and we've got coconut pound cake that's gluten-free, dairy-free and lactose-free. So could I try a coconut pound cake, please?
So
She's getting that from the fridge, so it's not ordinary laid out.
This is a different one to yesterday, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So this is let's see. This has got all coconut sprinkled on the top. It looks just like an ordinary slice of cake. Oh, it's quite firm. It's not like a fluffy sponge cake. It's kind of more solid than that. Oh, Robert, that's delicious. I'm going to say it's solid, which sounds terrible to say a cake is solid, but it's a bit like almost like a protein ball. It's like so juicy coconut, and it's firm, and it's as you eat it, you can get this explosion of juicy coconut. It's absolutely delicious. Do you know what?
I wonder what tomorrow's is going to be then. We must remember to come and visit tomorrow for tomorrow's vegan, vegetarian,
I'm
gluten-free
so
option.
impressed. That is what I would kind of get from a posh coffee shop in the city.
Talking of coffees, that's where we were heading.
Sorry, I'm talking about my mouthful, but that is absolutely beautiful. Well done, P&O, for coming through on their promise of vegan and dairy-free stuff. guys, you just can't trust your man, can you, to tell you how you look, really, which is very nice when you look a mess in the morning and they don't notice. But I've just done that lovely introduction into that vegan cake, and Rob didn't tell me that I was just so windswept from being outside, and I've got makeup all down my face and my hair on end, but
Couldn't miss the opportunity if you're testing the vegan cake.
I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. Anyway, I'm still having a fabulous time. Just don't care how I look.
Tonight I'm at Trattoria, P&O Trattoria. Unfortunately, Al is not feeling too good once again, same as last time we were on this cruise, but I've come to the restaurant. Hopefully she'll feel okay tomorrow and we'll book again tomorrow. But for tonight, it is just me. So I've got the menu, there are pastas, there's pizzas. I'm having a quick look through now. So I'm going to have my meal tonight, unfortunately on my own. Very sad, I don't like eating on my own. We had the booking, I didn't really want to cancel it. I wanted to get some video of the food and what there is to offer here. So while I'm waiting, I'll give you a quick look around here. It is actually quite quiet tonight. I'm not sure whether it's like this every night. There's some people who were in earlier and they have gone. But it is quite quiet in here tonight. Yeah, P&O Trattoria. There we go, 3 pieces of truffle arancini on a sugo, which is a tomato-based sauce. I haven't tried it yet, we'll try it in a moment. Okay, so I've cut into the arancini ball, one of them. And this is truffle and mozzarella. Looks fantastic. How does that look? So, what have we got? We've got some pepperoni on the outside. We've got some mushroom, we've got some olives, we've got some capsicum on there. I think there was a ham of some sort, I can't remember. And I did ask for extra chili flakes as well, but that looks beautiful. It's a lovely thin base as well. I have enjoyed my meal tonight in the P&O Trattoria. So after dinner at Trattoria, which unfortunately I had to have on my own because I wasn't feeling too good, I got back to the cabin and miraculous recovery. So here we are, she's up for partying. So it's Gatsby night, which is good. Don't want to miss out on Gatsby night. Gatsby night is a fantastic night. What's it all about?
It's high energy Gatsby night. So it's in the auditorium, so it's on 3 floors.
Oh my God,
And the
you're
band-
great.
No.
He won it.
And it's on down. So the band is downstairs at the bottom on level 5, but people stand all the way up the stairs and on each level. It is fantastic. The
We'll grab
band
some
is
footage.
belting out some high energy dancing music. And there's dancing all on the bottom. If that's not to your liking, we've got stuff going on in the Encounter Hotel. And then in about an hour's time, we've got some comedy going on in the Marquee. So it wasn't that I was actually not feeling very well. I was just tired. Do you know, we just do so much and we run around so much that sometimes I just need my little nana now, despite not even being close to being a nana.
And missing out on a fantastic pizza.
Do you know, I can just hear about 1,000 people going, who are you kidding not being close to a nana? You and I, we can pretend, can't we?
Let's go and have a look what's going on around the ship.
Let's go dancing.
Okay, so now we have left the Gatsby Party. The band's still playing. We're going to see Hung Lee in the Marquee Theatre. Listen to a bit of comedy because
Fruit
that's what
belly
we're here for.
laughs, that's the
So
one.
Let's go see what Hung Lee's got to say. We have just come out of seeing Hung Lee. Didn't do any video in there. It wasn't really the place to. Now, he's a very funny guy. The language can be a little bit. It's
He's
like
very
action.
funny, actually.
But he is very funny. We've seen him twice now. Seen a few of the jokes, the same jokes, and
Yeah.
still makes us laugh. So yeah, he's definitely worth seeing.
It was packed. It was really, really packed.
Absolutely
in there.
packed. Yeah. Even though the Gatsby Party was still going on. So anyway, what's going on now?
Well, we thought we would try the Blue Room because we missed that fabulous band yesterday. Well, we know they were
that's
fabulous.
true,
We only
yeah.
got in one.
Well, we've got about
song.
45 seconds.
So we're going to run down
We've
there.
got a good ending.
See if we can get there. see if we can get those. We might be able to take a video of that.
Oh yeah, might be able to. Yeah, we'll go and see what's happening down. Where are they? Blue Room.
Blue Room.
Down the Blue Room. That's
Yeah,
the
let's go.
jazzy type place. Okay, let's head on down the Blue Room and see what's happening down there then.
Okay.
We were going to the Blue Room. In fact, we got to the Blue Room, but once again,
We're
the
very
band was just
blue. We are
finishing.
very blue. We're going to do this in a
Blue,
roundup.
da da
actually.
dee da da.
Yeah, very disappointed that they finished.
So tomorrow night we're going to have to make a special effort and get there early. So when we're going to karaoke, obviously we're not going to film karaoke because there's people singing and they haven't given consent, so we didn't film that. And then Al, because she missed out on dinner and she's feeling better, she went, I know, let's go and get a pizza. So here we are at
Who needs an excuse like I didn't have dinner? I was still Saturday night and a pizza. Yeah.
Is it Saturday night? It is Saturday.
It's Saturday
It
night.
is Saturday night.
Yeah.
So
just to say about the karaoke though, it doesn't matter how good or how awful, the crowd are right behind you.
True.
And there's always loads and loads of people giving it loads and everybody joins in. It's a lot of fun.
it's always a good laugh, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
So we all watched a bit of that, and then we've come up to deck 14 to the new P&O Pizzeria.
Do you know what?
P&O Pizzeria? It is the pizzeria, yes, the
They,
Trattoria's.
they've missed a treat here because this is where sorry.
I finished.
Sorry, I finished. They've missed a treat up here because this is where the pool is. And they've got the pizza and they've got the burger bar and you can get chips and things. All the tables are out and of course it's out in the stars and it would be lovely if they just had one of the little bars open, a little bit of music and the twinkly fairy lights and I think people would come up for a final little drink.
They might do.
And I think it would be beautiful here. But anyway.
Anyway, so Al's done her usual. She's just changed a bit this time. Instead of having the margarita and then taking the cheese off and adding everything else on, she's gone for the Aussie classic or the Aussie special. I can't remember what it's called.
Supreme or something.
And taken all the meat off and then add some other bits back on. So I know what that's not. Broadest line.
The guy was brilliant because he just nodded and he went, "No, I understand."
Yeah, met
Take the meat
met
off.
people like you before. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what it was.
Anyway, they are
Took it in
open.
stride.
Yeah, they're open until 2 a.m. I thought it was a bit later, but they're open until 2 a.m. So if you're going up to the nightclub and you fancy a bite, you might want to nip out the nightclub early and get a pizza.
Or the casino. There's still a few places that are open.
So the pizza's arrived. She's filling it up with chili flakes. I don't know why you had all that other stuff on it. You should have just had a chili pizza.
Oh, that looks absolutely awesome.
It does look pretty
Very,
good.
very generous with the chopping.
Steaming hot, so I don't know whether you could catch that on the video, but it was steaming
It's got
hot.
a delicious crispy bottom. Who wouldn't love a crispy bottom?
I'll leave that thought with you. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, we are back in our little coffin. Cabin. Back in our little cabin.
I know you were going to say that.
But that was only a bit of a joke. Actually.
Yeah.
We've been perfectly comfortable in here. But we will do a review of the cabin anyway. So,
It's been perfectly adequate.
so actually, it's not been quite as busy today, has it? We've spent quite a bit of time sort of chilling out in the Oasis. So we were going to have breakfast in the waterfront. We didn't. We had breakfast in the pantry, but we did have lunch in the waterfront, which was nice. So
That was lovely.
We might swap them
Yeah.
around tomorrow actually
Yeah.
and have breakfast in the waterfront and lunch. We'll see. We'll see where we go for lunch tomorrow. I haven't worked that one out yet. Then chilled out in the Oasis. Then it's Gatsby night. Gatsby night is always a great night. Good fun.
Big turnout, lots of people dressed up, lots of people not dressed up, lots of people just in just dresses and a feather.
Yeah.
And everybody just kind of.
I thought I was going to start bucking the trend with the old the waistcoat and
The Peaky Blinders.
It seems to be the way everybody else is thinking. these days.
Everybody, yes, it was a cast of thousands
I know,
that were
the
the
old
same.
black shirt, white braces seems to be on its way out now. So anyway, that's
It looked actually really, really nice.
We missed out on the gang at the Blue Room, unfortunately, but we will try and catch them tomorrow. So we'll listen to a bit of karaoke then.
Which is always good.
Because Al missed out on dinner at the Trattoria. We will try and see if we can get a Trattoria dinner in with the both of us. But anyway, she decided she'd have a pizza from the takeaway, which is the pizzeria.
Of course, because
they're
my
open till 2 o'clock.
head and my tummy was still telling me that I wanted that meal that I missed out on.
She did. She did.
And they've got vegan cheese upstairs, which that's not going to excite many of you. However, he's loaded on he loaded on the toppings, so I'm looking forward to having this.
Okay, right. I want some pizza. It's piping hot.
Yes.
If you've liked this video, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification button if you want to see more of our videos. We'll be back for another video tomorrow for our final C day on our comedy and final C day on our comedy cruise. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but we're working.
But it's a whole day and a whole night.
It is.
So yay!
Whole day and a whole night. That's exactly right. So thanks for watching. We will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.